back to Yumper and Swole's 31 Days of Horror, presented to you by the Sadistic Penguin Studios. We previously mentioned Night of the Living Dead and its impact on bringing the modern zombie to the horror genre at the time. We then talked about the Return of the Living Dead that expanded upon the modern zombie lore. Today, we are looking at a film that again revolutionized the modern zombie genre, the 2002 post-apocalyptic horror film, 28 Days Later. The film is directed by Danny Boyle and stars Cillian Murphy as Jim, Naomie Harris as Selena, Brendan Gleeson as Frank, and Megan Burns as Hannah. The film opens in a laboratory where there are experiments being done on chimpanzees. A group of eco-terrorists try to break the animals out and are warned by a scientist that the chimps are infected with rage.
You have made me very angry. Very angry indeed.
They ignore him and still let one out, and it attacks one of them, infecting her with rage. The infected then attacks the others. This begins a downward spiral, as within hours the virus spreads rapidly through Great Britain and becomes an epidemic. 28 days later, we are shown a bicycle courier named Jim, played by Murphy, who was in a coma and awakens in an empty hospital. I love the shots of Jim walking around in the hospital and throughout the city by himself, screaming hello to see if anybody is there. You really feel alone in this scene, as it's completely empty. That is until he goes into a church, and that's the first time we see the infected. While on the run from the infected, he runs into a group of survivors who basically tell him how the country has gone to hell due to the virus. It is a survivor world now, and one of the survivors, Selena, played by Harris, tells him she would kill anyone that is infected, even if it's a friend, which she displays. The film takes a different approach to zombies. Gone are the dead becoming alive. Now it is a person who's infected with rage that basically turns them into an animal. These infected are very aggressive and run extremely fast. However, all social traits are gone, unlike Return of the Living Dead where they talk. These infected resort to grunts and yells. I really enjoyed the chemistry of the group of survivors. The grocery store scene is one of my favorites, and it makes you imagine what you would do if you didn't have to pay for any food or anything within a store. The film itself is shot in a grainy way, and it's really enjoyable. You feel for the characters and hope for their survival. The plot itself is a political allegory, as Britain is basically on its own due to the virus and shut off from the rest of the world. Everyone is on their own, and everyone is very careful of who to trust due to the dark side of human nature.
Let's see, I'm Francis, and that's Grandpa Bill, and there's zombies out here! Open the goddamn door!
If you want to see a different take of the zombie genre in a post-apocalyptic setting, check this one out.
Awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great zombie.
Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.